Glenn Diesen, who is the Professor of International Relations at the University of Southeastern Norway, joining us live. Thanks very much for being here on the broadcast. What is your assessment of the situation at this point, and where do you think things are headed?
Well, obviously, this is a humanitarian tragedy. As mentioned, the vast majority of Armenians who have lived there for centuries have now fled Nagorno-Karabakh, and the region will more or less be dissolved, the administrative region, that is. So I think that this also reflects not just a conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan, but it's also a wider geopolitical conflict, because what Armenia did Pashinyan did by recognizing Nagorno-Karabakh to be Azerbaijani territory, he effectively cancelled the whole arrangement they had with Russia as a peacekeeper, because once the Azerbaijanis sent in the army, it wasn't really much that Russia could say, given that Pashinyan had already acknowledged that this was Azerbaijani territory. So it's seen as a wider effort to push Armenia towards the US and the EU. And of course, there's a lot of regional actors: Turkey, Iran, Russia. So there will be a lot of disruptions. So I don't think this conflict is necessarily over, as it has a regional dimension as well.
What about the fear of persecution and ethnic cleansing that the Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh have at this point, and the various reports pointing towards that as well?
Yeah, well, there's been, of course, a lot of animosity in fighting together against each other. So it is a horrible humanitarian dimension here, and I don't think it gets enough attention. When you read a lot of headlines in American media, it more or less focuses on geopolitics, that this is a blow to Russia, if you will, because both Armenia and Azerbaijan are friendly with Russia. So, it couldn't really take one side against the other, at least not after Nagorno-Karabakh was seceded. So there tends to be a huge geopolitical focus, which is very unfortunate, because in such incidents, the human tragedies tend to be overlooked, as it appears to be in this instance as well.
All right, we're leaving it there for the moment. Thanks very much for being here on the broadcast and helping us with those perspectives. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.